What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hey, you are awesome. Thank you for the sub.
A Woo Believe 84, you are awesome. Thank you for the 85-month resub. Oops, wrong button.
And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello. All right, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Nothing happened. Nothing. Everything is going. Hi, everything is going according to plan. It's all good. It's all good. I did not accidentally press the wrong button. That did not happen. Of course not. So also don't pay attention to that countdown timer. We'll just wait for that to run out and go until 0, and then we'll press the wrong button again. Also, Bleep, thank you so much for the 85-month resub. I can appreciate it. But there was no wrong button. Everything goes according to plan, as always. I haven't been live in like, what is it? Like maybe 2 weeks, and I just totally forgot how to do this thing called streaming. I just forgot. All right, the timer is almost up, so I'm gonna press the wrong button again, which hopefully is gonna work. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yes, the wrong button was planned. It was, yes, that was part of the plan. That was part of the big master plan. All right, so I'm gonna press the right button this time, which hopefully is gonna work, and it's gonna bring us to the correct scene. But we'll see, because you never know with technology. But there we go. Here we are. Good evening, everyone. Good evening and good time zone to all of you. How is everyone doing today? My name, as always, is MrJordilicious. Welcome to the stream on this Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. Hello, hello, hello. I missed you last week. Yeah, so last week what happened last week? Yeah, last week I had a bit of a pretty bad mental health evening. day, if you will. So I was not really feeling it. And I also didn't really feel like, normally I always like go on Discord and like, yeah, I'm not streaming tonight, but I also didn't really feel that. I don't know. I was just not really in like a proper headspace. So I just took it easy and relaxed. Well, I tried to relax. Didn't work. But let's you know, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Because yeah. But now I'm feeling somewhat better now. So it's all good. It's all good. So what's in the past is in the past, and you know, it's okay. It's okay to sometimes have like, you know, off days. You know, 2 steps forward and 1 step back still means that you made 1 step forward. So you know, there's that. There's that. Hey, Mr. Wonderful, hello. Hello. Wait, what is that badge? What is that NASA badge? NASA Artemis 2. Oh, that's really cool. Wait, did they live stream the moon thing on Twitch and you could get like a special badge? That's kind of cool. I totally missed that. But yeah, how is everyone doing, chat? How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. Well, I'm like, you know, like I said, I'm doing better. I'm doing mostly good. Also kind of tired because I've had a I've had a busy week already so far, and also a busy weekend. Well, a busy one day of the weekend was busy, because I was supposed to have a chill weekend, with nothing planned, and then a colleague of mine last week came up to me and he was like, "What are you doing on Sunday?" And I was like, "Wait, are you asking me on a date? Like, are you what's going on? What, like, are you asking me on a date? Why do you wonder?" Why didn't you show his avatar on stream? Oh yeah, wait, that is weird. You do have one set. Wait, yeah, why? That's interesting. I'm wondering, I'm trying to see if I can figure out why that could be. That's a good one. I'll have to, I need to fix the, I need to fix some things in the widget anyway. Because I haven't had a chance to, well, I mean, I've had chances. I just didn't really feel like, working on it this last week. But that's weird because I'm trying to think if there's like reasons that might make it that. Twitch doesn't like pride. Well, no, it shouldn't be that. Listen, chat. Listen, you guys know me hopefully by now that I'm not pride or you know, anything phobic. I'm not anything phobic. That's not really my style. So it's not on purpose. Let me tell you that. It's not on purpose. But yeah, so a colleague of mine came up to me last week and he was like, "Yeah, what are you doing on Sunday?" And I was like, you know, I don't know, like, what do you want to know? But he had a interesting project that one of our clients, they needed their entire patch room. They needed to, like, you know, rip it all out and build it up again from, like, well, not fully from scratch, but like mostly from scratch. And he said like, yeah, we don't usually do that very often, so this might be like a good opportunity for you to learn something. So I was like, yeah, sure, you know, I'm not really doing anything on Sunday anyway, so yeah, let's do it. I'd love to join. So I did that on Sunday, all day. We went together to the office of one of our clients, and we just took out all the cables and tried to build it up again in a way that looks a lot nicer. So yeah, I wouldn't, like, in the end, I wouldn't call it cable porn per se, but you know, it was a lot better. And also, like, what they did, I don't know why, but what they did is all the desks, like all the PCs and like all the desks that people were working on, they had like these cheap unmanaged switches that connected like all the PCs and like all the phones and whatnot. So we we ripped out all those switches and we connected everything, natively to the outlets in the wall so that we can actually manage it. So if someone calls and is like, hey, my specific PC or phone doesn't seem to have internet, then at least I can see now, like, oh yeah, it's port 10 on switch 2 that you are connected to. Yeah, I see that there's an issue with that. And before it was, I could see that they might be sitting on one specific desk, and I could try to see, like, oh yeah, there's this, unmanaged switch connected there. But, I have no idea, like, there's no way for me to figure out what, where you are connected to. So yeah, it's a lot nicer now. It's a lot more organized, and it was actually very, very insightful for me as well. That's why he asked me to come along. It was, I've never done something like this, so it was very insightful and yeah, interesting for me to see how to do that, and like how it works, and like I actually learned, and this might sound really stupid, but I actually learned how to patch a wall outlet, because people always tell, they talked about that before. They're like, oh yeah, I'm not sure if this wall outlet is patched. Maybe you need to get someone to patch it for you. And I was like, okay, but how do you actually do that? I never actually asked that to someone, but I always wondered, like, do you need to go into like, a firewall or like in a configuration, or do you need to like set up something or install, like, how do you make sure that this wall outlet is connected to the internet? Like, I never knew. And last weekend I learned that it's basically as simple as, plugging in the other end of the wall outlet that's in the patch room, just plugging that into a port on the switch that's online, and you are good to go. So I learned that it's actually a lot easier than I always thought. So that was already, like eye-opening to me. That's fun to do, and in the weekend it's nice, because then it's pretty chill if something doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. Like, we had to do like every desk, every PC, everything, like, we had to rip it out, because everything, like I said, was connected with like these cheap TP-Link switches. So like we couldn't even have done that on a regular day that people are working, because then, we'd have to go under their desk and be like, oh yeah, you guys, you 4 people go have a coffee for the next, like, half an hour, because we'll unplug everything and try to plug it back in. And then also at one point it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna take out all the old switches and replace them with new switches, so the entire office is not gonna have internet for, God knows how long, an hour and a half, maybe 2, we don't know. So yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do that, like on any other day. We also had that at work, and then someone complaining my internet is slow. And then we checked under the desk, a 10 Mbit switch. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. And I hope that the patches are labeled on both sides. Yeah, most of them, well, almost all of them were. We did find a printer in the end that was on an unlabeled switch, or an unlabeled, like, wall outlet. So that was kind of annoying, because I already yanked out all the cables, earlier on the day, and then at the end of the day we were like, oh wait, there's a printer here as well, and we don't know what, port that's connected to. But my colleague, apparently he took before pictures, and he said that he had an idea what cable it should have been. So he was able to look on the before picture and then deduct from that which port it should have been. And, he was right. In the end, he plugged it in and it worked. So yeah, so that was a bit of a lucky one. Trust me, I've done stuff like that while people were there at their desks. Oh, well, I'm sure that they were not happy with you. I would get also kind of very like stressed out if I had to do that with, like, people actually sitting there. Today I was at another client of ours, and I had to do, like, some work there. And one of the things that I had to do that someone told me yesterday was that I had to connect I had to install like 2 new memory sticks, because there was some issues with its RAM and he kept getting like blue screens and whatnot. So he was, they ordered new ones and I had to plug them in. So I was like, okay, well, sure, how hard can it be? So I arrived there today, but this guy was already kind of, irritated, because he also had another issue that was, lingering and going on for several weeks. And then apparently this issue with, like, the memory has been going on for a long time, and already someone came before apparently to fix this, but then they ordered the wrong memory, so he was kind of annoyed that it still wasn't fixed. So I came in, like, sort of as, you know, only the messenger, because I had nothing to do with this entire case. And I was like, okay, well, do you want me, like, you know, just let me know when I can install this? He was like, yeah, just do it right now. And I was like, okay. So he was like, okay, just do it. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, you need to turn off your PC. Oh, I need to actually, like, turn it off. I was like, yeah, because I can't, you know, I need to open it up and like, physically install something. So I had to, like, you know, I had to make him stop working, and then I had to take his PC. But it wasn't like a laptop. It was like one of those, like, tiny, like, you know, like an HP Pro desk, like, you know, one of those tiny sort of office PCs, you know, like, you know, the ones, not like a big tower, but like those tiny sort of, you know, crappy PCs that you can easily open. I'll give him that. But I opened them, and I was like, okay, well, I see the base where I need to install the memory. I can, like, physically see them, and I saw that there was one installed, and another one was still open. But there were, like, you know, there was some, there was, like, you know, an SSD bay on top of that, and, like, the fan was sort of blocking it, so I was like, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna access that. So I googled, you know, like, Dell or HP Pro Desk, whatever it's called, install memory. And I found, like, you know, like a detailed instruction on the website of either Dell or HP, like one of the two. It wasn't fully accurate, but, you know, I started fiddling with it. But I was kind of stupid in the end that I did it at, like, like, almost at the desk where this guy was sitting. Like, I was taking the desk next to him. So I kind of, I'm sure he wasn't, but I kind of felt him sort of like breathing down my neck. Like, dude, are you ready? Because I need to continue working. And I didn't want to come across as having no clue what the hell I was doing, even though I had no clue what the hell I was doing, because I wasn't really sure how I was gonna, you know, access the memory base. So I kind of like, okay, I'm kind of panicking, but, you know, it's fine. I'll make it work. So in the end, I was able to, like, lift out the SSD thing, and I didn't have to detach the fan, luckily. And I was able to access the memory base. I was able to make it work. And then, you know, I installed everything. I did it in reverse again, and I plugged in his PC. And initially, it didn't turn on, and I was like, oh crap. And I was like, crap, I see a light, but nothing's happening. So I was kind of panicking. I was like, no, I hope I didn't mess it up. But then it took a little bit, and then eventually it started booting up, and it gave me an error message like, hey, there's some new memory detected. I was like, yeah, I know, you know, just continue, and everything worked fine in the end. So I was very happy with that. But I was kind of stressing out a little bit. You also have nice devices that you can plug in on the user side, and then in the patch cabinet you can just move a device around the ports, and it'll make a sound when you get close. Oh yeah, I think we have one of those as well, like a sort of like a cable tester. We do have one of those. I didn't bring it though. I mean that would have been helpful for sure, if we had one of those. Thin clients are what they're called. Well, I don't think this was a thin client, because actually the client that we went to on Sunday, they all use thin clients because they don't work locally. They all work in, like, you know, like a server virtual Windows environment. So they only have thin clients, which are the worst because they have, like, no power. There's, like, you know, 8 gigabytes of memory, if even that, and that's, like, you know, they're like the worst. But they're cheap. And, you know, since they all work in the server anyway, they don't really need a lot of power. But these were, like, you know, wait, I think, you know, I can probably, like, HP Pro Desk. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't exactly like this, but, like, one of those old-timey ones. Like, wait, maybe it was a Dell, like Dell Optiplex. Yeah, a Dell Optiplex, that's what it was. I think it was one of these. I don't know what model it was, but, like, basically, wait, I'm trying to get, like, a good picture that I can show you guys. Like, I don't know, like, what model it was. Let's just go with like 38. Yeah, so, like, something like this. Yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't exact. Well, it kind of, well, maybe it was this one. It looks kind of similar, but yeah, something like this. So basically, it's like this sort of like it's like I said, it's like, it's not like a big full tower, but it's like a tiny sort of, you know, teeny tiny you know, PC with not a lot of stuff in there. It could have been this exact one, by the way, because it looks very similar. So yeah. The problem is that those manuals are for many different variants, so they're almost never accurate. Yeah, exactly, because they told me that I had to remove the fan, and I was like, yeah, but the SSD bay is kind of more blocking it than the fan, so why would I have to remove the fan to access, you know, the memory base? That didn't, you know, sound good. Dell Optiplex, I got electrocuted by one of those in past. Oh, you were? Wow. Well, that didn't happen to me, luckily. So yeah. We also have a small Dell like that as a server. No, it's smaller. Yeah, so maybe you might have, well, maybe not a thin client, because like I said, those have no power whatsoever. But yeah, fun thing, chat. Fun thing. I was at that, wait, can I have something fun to show you, maybe. Wait, let me get that picture and let me get it on my PC. Because what I was doing there, basically, I had to, well, one of the things I had to do is they had like a lot of old PCs, and they basically wanted me to go there to be like, figure out like, hey, can we still use this? Is this still like, you know, valuable, or can we just like toss it out? So that was basically what I did all day, and I did like some other things while I was there as well. But they also had like a lot of old laptops, and most of the things that that I saw today, I was like, okay, you can just toss it out because it's really old. But one of them, I was like, wow, I kind of want to take this with me, and I kind of want to, like, this needs to be sent to a museum, and like people need to like study this, or like people like, you know, the next generation, young people need to see this device and be like, this is what we used, like, you know, in the past. So imagine, let's take wait, okay, so let's take like a bit of a trip down, like, you know, memory lane. So take this. This is, wait, let me first open the image. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, so okay, I only took one picture, but like, wait. Take, okay, wait, this is a good one. This is a good picture. Take this. So this is the MacBook Neo. One of the newest, like, you know, in like, you know, portable computing made by Apple, obviously. Look at how thin it is. Like, this is, like, I use one at work. I used one since like a couple of weeks at work. I love it. It's awesome. But look at how thin it is. Then look at, like, you know, look at the keyboard layout. You know, like, the screen is nice. You know, keyboard, pretty simple, big trackpad, no fuzz, no, like, you know, this is modern laptops, right? Like, this is modern. So picture this, keep this in mind. And then the thing that I had to check was this device. Slightly, you know, there's still a screen, you know, kind of a sort of a curved keyboard even, which, you know, I feel is already kind of advanced. Slightly smaller trackpad. No, like, you know, physical trackpad, like, clickiness. You had like physical buttons, compared to, like, you know, no buttons here. The entire trackpad is the button. But yeah, then if we zoom in a little bit, we look at the specs. This thing has a Pentium M processor. You know, Pentium M. I've never even heard of that, but yeah, Pentium M. Also, it has a whopping 512 megabytes of DDR2 memory. Right, 512 megabytes. It even has a DVD super multi double layer, so you can actually, like, you know, put physical DVDs in there, and it has a whopping 60 gigabytes hard drive. 60 gigabyte hard drive in this thing. Like, I have games installed on my PC that are bigger than the entirety of this hard drive, right? So, like, I have games, like the latest Call of Duty, you wouldn't be able to install on this device. Regardless of, like, you know, all the other specs, hard drive alone, you wouldn't be able to install the latest Call of Duty on this device. Hey, Nav, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. Welcome. How old is that? I have no idea. I think I'm not sure if I don't think I took a picture of like the there was a sticker on there. I think it had like Windows 7 installed on it. I think Windows 7 was installed on this device. But yeah, I didn't even like, you know, I didn't have a proper like, you know, power cable to actually plug it in. I wanted to kind of plug it in just to see if it would boot up, but also just to see like what would I see? Like, you know, this is a relic from the past. Like, who knows? The last person that touched this was, you know, God knows how long ago that was. So, but I didn't have a proper power cable. But yeah, I was kind of very curious to boot this up, but I couldn't. But yeah, obviously I said like, yeah, you can just scrap this. This is not usable. But I was slightly impressed though. Like seeing this, I was like, wow. Also, you know, like a laptop like this would very come in handy if there's like a zombie apocalypse, because these things, like, you know, I could take this thing to the gym with me and just do like, you know, bicep curls or like, you know, squats or whatever. This thing was heavy. This thing weighed like a whopping, I don't know how much, but this thing was heavy. So yeah. Then again, compared to this thing, which I can just hold on like, you know, my hand and like, you know, walk around with that. This thing, I would have to do like a proper workout in order to hold that on my hand and walk around with that. The curved keyboard needs to be studied, idiot. Right? I mean, I thought that curved keyboard was actually kind of fancy. Pentium M was the mobile line. All right, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you know, 1.73 gigahertz, 533 megahertz FSB, 2 megabytes L2 cache. I'm sure at the time that was very fancy. But, well, these days, you know, not so much. Put Linux on that and it's fine. I mean, I wonder if you could even put Linux on this, because, again, with these specs, I'm not sure. But yeah, I saw a lot of old devices today, a lot of old dusty devices. But this one, I was like, wow, this one took the crown. This was special. So yeah. Hey Jeff Fox, hello, how are you? How are you? Also Nav, I'm not sure if I asked you how you are, but how are you? Hopefully you're doing good. There's going to be some flavor of Linux that runs on that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. I'm sure that's true. So yeah. Yeah. Also, I see that also Nav and Jeff Fox's avatar is also not shown. So I'm wondering if maybe there's something going on with the code that only shows the avatars of like mods, like people with a badge, like, you know, mods and or maybe only subs. That could also be the case. I think it's either something like that. Like either, you know, only mods and like VIPs and like me as a streamer, or only subs. But that's I need to look into that. That's interesting. That is interesting. I'm feeling special. Yeah. But that's why the what is it? That's why the chat widget is still a work in progress, because it doesn't work yet. It doesn't work yet, so it's still a work in progress. I'm still working on it. Nav's good. Jeff Fox also good. Nice. Happy to hear that. So yeah, I've had a lot of busy days. Like yesterday, I was also at another client of ours all day, and I had to go into the office after everyone was already gone, because I had to actually pick up those memory sticks that I had to install today. Because I wasn't gonna go to the office first tomorrow and then drive to the client, so I had to go there after hours, which kind of felt weird. Like, it wasn't the first time that I've done that, but it kind of felt weird to be in the office with like everyone already gone. It kind of felt like I sort of, like, I mean, I have an alarm code, like I'm allowed to enter, but I don't know, it kind of felt like I'm not supposed to be there because everyone already left and people put on the alarm and whatnot. But at the same time, it was also kind of funny to just be in the office after hours, after everyone was already gone. But yeah, so very busy with like all kinds of projects and things that I'm doing at work. But I'm having a good time. But it is definitely very tiring because, yeah, like last Sunday also when I did the project with the pet room, I came home and I was like so tired from like everything. Even though like it wasn't necessarily physically demanding, but it was just, yeah, I was just like mentally drained from the day. Even though it was just me and like a colleague, like there weren't like a lot of people there, but it was still like mentally draining. And yesterday as well. Yesterday I was at like a client working on their Wi-Fi again, the project that I talked about before. And like also like at the end of the day, I was also noticing that I was sort of like checking out because it was just very mentally draining to like, you know, do that all day. But I am having a great time. So you know, there's that. I'm really enjoying things. So yeah. Yeah. And now we're here. What else? Like, what else can I share that, like, you know, happened in the last couple of weeks that I haven't shared with you guys yet? I don't think anything too special yet. Yeah, no, I don't think anything too special happened other than like, you know, work and yeah, that's mostly it. So yeah. Did you have fun this past weekend? Yeah, so I was just telling before how all Sunday I was working. I was actually working because I had like an extra day scheduled with like, you know, a colleague of mine. So yeah. Also, I noticed that the captions are turned off. Let me turn them on. There we go. It's fixed. So yeah, I missed VBFC. I saw a lot of people that had fun in that, and I kind of missed that, unfortunately. But I also didn't get a ticket, even though like I could have done that because I only knew that about this project last week. But yeah, I don't know. I was like, you know, hesitant because I was like, yeah, I don't really know a lot of people, and like time zones, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So. And that's always like a thing with me. If I'm not sure about something and I'm not familiar with something, I always kind of like, yeah, I'm not familiar with this thing, so I'm just gonna skip out on it because I'm not sure what to expect. Which is kind of a annoying habit of mine, but yeah. So yeah, so today I'm also kind of tired, so I did want to stream though, because I haven't streamed, I feel, in forever, even though I think it's only been like, what, 1.5 weeks, 2 weeks maybe? But I got a code for a new game that came out, I think, maybe last week or like 2 weeks ago, which is called DarkSwitch, and it looks really interesting. It's a vertical survival city builder, and you build a city on a great tree and defend it against the fog. It looks really interesting. It kind of reminded me of, even though I never played it, but it kind of reminded me of, what is it called? Frostpunk. Which is like, you know, Frostpunk is this also like this survival city builder where you build like a circular city. It kind of reminded me of that. So the developer approached me and they offered me a key to that game. So I was like, yeah, it looks interesting. So let's give it a try. So we're going to be playing that today. I also got some keys for a game called We Gotta Go. I wanted to play that last week with some friends, but they weren't available. But that also looks really fun. It's kind of like think Repo, but then you need to find the toilet because as the main character, you're in a haunted house and you need to poop. That's kind of the premise. So I played it with Peter last weekend off stream, and I thought it was like so funny. But you know, we were only the two of us, so hopefully I can play that with some friends at some point. Excuse me, my throat started to itch. Hang on. There we go. It's funny. Maybe I should... Oh. I'm getting... I'm like in my teens again. I'm getting like my beard in my throat. That's why I'm... It's funny. Even though I have my mic monitoring turned on so I can hear myself, I notice when I'm streaming that I'm still sort of straining my voice sometimes a little bit by like talking louder than I have to. Which is funny because I always made fun of my mother back in the day when when my mother was calling with like my grandfather on the phone, like on like, you know, back in the day on like a landline, she always shouted in the phone, and I always made like the joke, like, you don't have to shout like the distance that, you know, my grandfather is away from us. You know, the phone does the work for you. You can just talk normally in the phone and it'll relay your sound to him. You don't have to shout. But somehow I kind of do the same thing on stream, as if I have to shout to all of you guys, you know, wherever you are in the world. You know, as if I have to shout like to get my voice across to all of you, which I shouldn't have to. But it's kind of like in my nature or something. I don't know. But I just turned on my mic monitoring a little bit louder. Maybe that's gonna help. Oh no, not we gotta go. Did you play it, Nav? I thought it was really funny. A lot of people online complained that it was really short, which I can kind of see. I see what they mean, but I thought it was actually still really funny. I thought it was like the premise, and if they like, you know, add more levels and like, you know, kind of like what Repo does. I think Repo is, you can technically play that like infinitely, I guess. If they kind of add like, you know, something like they do, and like, you know, more like, you know, different areas and whatnot, I think it could be like a really funny game. But yeah, so today we're gonna be playing DarkSwitch. I only installed it just before the stream, so I haven't been able to like boot it up yet and set like the settings like I always do. So bear with me while I try to make everything work. Let's see. There we go. I played the demo. The gameplay is great, but if I'm fair, but I just didn't get caught by the humor. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just thought, I don't know. I just thought it was really funny to,
We have grown used to the dangers.
I'm talking, so stop talking over me. I thought it was just really funny that, like, you know, you had to find a toilet and like, you know, you have to fart in order to not poop your pants and stuff like that. I thought it was funny. There's also someone at the office of the company who calls really loud. And mostly he's also standing in corners, so it sounds even louder. That's funny. All right, let's see. Language English tutorial. Yeah, let's enable that because I've never played this, so that would be good. Resolution all sounds good. Let's turn on VSync because I feel that we could do that. All right. Well, I think that all looks good. So we are gonna start a new game. Wait, let's see. I see the chat widget is a little bit too low. Let's turn it a little bit higher so it's not behind my face. All right, we're gonna start a new game.
Years ago,
Years
surges began ravaging our world. They overwhelmed and engulfed everything in their path.
Is it strange that I always skip the settings with a new game?
Beyond comprehension.
No, I don't. I mean, you know, I guess that's your. I mean, I guess most times settings are like auto set, so I don't think you necessarily need to set settings. But I always like to just check it and see if there's some things that I want to change.
Study the shroud's nature to uncover its secrets.
But Nav, did you have a good weekend yourself?
Unrelenting.
Did you have a good weekend yourself? Titiri. Was that VBFC? It was a lot of fun. In the I didn't have FOMO at the time, but after, like, you know, in the end, like afterwards, I was kind of sad that I missed it. Maybe next year I can join. But again, I'm not sure. Like you know, so many people, of course, in like different time zones. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be fun if, like, you know, if I'm not in the same time zone. All right, to make your journey across Nalai's land and air currents both engaging and comfortable, we've prepared descriptions of key interface elements. All right, well, let's start a tutorial. The main menu can be... Okay, get that. Population indicator shows the total population of your settlement and how many are currently working. Right now you have 55 free settlers. Wait, where can I see? Oh, wait, down here. Down here we can see the population. All right. Camera switch buttons allow you to change your view. A tree-bound camera is useful for working on buildings. On the trunk, a free camera is handy for inspecting objects on the ground. All right, where do I set that? Oh, wait, over here. Oh, wait, I can't click it. It just shows me. Ooh, okay. I don't like how fast it kind of. Oh wait, I can use W. Oh, that's really fast. I don't like that. Wait, can we change that? Oh, we can't. Okay, because we first need to do the tutorial. All right, clock shows your time. Game time affects events. Day shifts runs from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wow, that's a long 12-hour days. Wow. Afterwards, settlers eat and sleep. Next to the clock, you can see how many days you have spent in Eloran. Alright. Do try to time it so that they can catch as many time zones as best they can. Whether you can attend the whole start or the end of. Alright, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Resource panel shows collected materials. They are divided into basic resources: wood, raw food, gas, iron, solar, and advanced resources: planks, coal, rations, gasoline, steel, and crystals. At the start of the game, the most important resources are wood, raw food, and ration. So I think that's like these three, I'm assuming. Alright, next. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's have a look at the camera.
Archon Valfidus is losing power. What about our supplies?
Oh, I thought this guy was going to be
We have
German.
enough food for 3 days, Mr. Ritnock. But there are mushrooms above the platform of the great tree.
It's not the healthiest food. But since we don't have anything better, go collect it.
Alright, so they took the time to... have, like, full voice acting. Which, you know... Alright, so this is our tree that we live on. Which is kind of... it looks kind of nice. It looks kind of nice. I don't... wait, I don't like the... I'm not sure if we can change that, though. I don't like the... what is it called? The sensitivity. It's like really sensitive. Like moving around, it's really sensitive. I don't like that. But I guess I don't think we can really change that. Okay, so this is like the trunk view that they talked about, I guess, and then this is the free form. Although I don't really notice a difference. All right, send toilets to harvest mushrooms. How do I do that? How do I do that? Let's see, vacant work slots. Vacant work slots. Most buildings cannot operate without workers. Add a toilet to a shift by clicking on the icon on the type you need, or fill the shift entirely with the max button. At the start of the game, you have 2 shifts, day and night. Okay. Fishery panel shows how many resources workers will produce per game hour and per day. Alright, alright. Settlers are divided into 3 classes: toilers, craftsmen, and rangers. Each class has suitable tasks. More efficient and unsuitable tasks reduce efficiency. Buildings can gather raw food. Mushroom collection posts can operate indefinitely. The food source regenerates over time. Okay, well that's good. Okay, but I'm not sure though where I can find like those mushroom buildings. Hey Chozo, hello, how are you? Hello. Oh wait, fungus colony. Is that what I want to have people working on? I mean, I guess so. I mean, fungus sounds like mushrooms. All right, so let's add. How do I add someone? Oh wait, I just click plus here. Okay. So I just added 2 people to this bit. I mean, I have 55. Let's just max it out. I have 55, right? So let's max it out. And then let's also in the night shift, let's add 2 people as well, so that people like, you know, mushrooms, we can probably use them like, you know, day round. We need a lot of them. All right, so I'm assuming that they are now gonna. Oh yeah, they're now gonna harvest it. Oh man, the sensitivity is really high. I don't like that. Like it's really like I'm barely moving my mouse. You can't see it, but I'm literally like barely moving my mouse, and it's going like all over the place, which I don't really like. Same with like, you know, with like rotating. Again, I'm like I'm almost not touching my mouse, and it's like rotating so like intensely. But I don't think you can like set that, unfortunately. Okay, well here it seems a little bit better, but still, like, you know, still pretty, yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't like the camera controls. I'm just gonna say that I don't like the camera controls. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just need to get used to it. All right, so we need to wait for them to get enough food from the fungus colony. Wait, we have homeless, 31 homeless people. Why do we have so many homeless people? Do I need to like build cooking house? Wait, do I need to build like houses? Forest house. Provide lodging for 8 settlers. All right, yeah, I think we need to probably build that. Oh! Wait. Oh. Okay. Well, the game crashed. So there's that. There's that. All right. Well, you know, let's try that again, I guess. Not off to a great start with this new game. All right, can we skip that? I'm also not sure if it already like did an autosave or not. I guess we'll find out if it did or not. Let's see, load game. Okay, looks like there's no game loaded, so we'll have to.
Years ago, violent shrub.
Yeah, we already saw that. All right, we're gonna skip through like the tutorial messages and whatnot to try and get back to where we were. Also, I know that I just recently started with the new Legend of Zelda, or well, the new with Echoes of Wisdom. I am gonna continue with that, but I wanted to play like something chill for today, and I wanted to like, since I got a code for this game, I also wanted to give it some attention on stream as well. Also, I see several people playing the new Tomodachi Live, which looks really fun. I kind of really want to play it myself as well. Like a good friend of mine is playing it, and he sent like, you know, pictures over and whatnot, and it looks really fun.
So we have it's not.
All right, so we're gonna again send people to work on the mushroom collection. I'm gonna max that, and we're gonna add 2 here. All right, let's fast forward things a little bit. The game is so bad that it's funny. Wait, Tomodachi Life? It's not good. It's not a good game. Or all right, and also, yeah, we were trying to build a house. Let's see. Okay, now we can. Okay, so I guess maybe it was like a. I mean, yeah, maybe it was like a temporary thing. I'm not sure if we want to build like houses like down below, or if we want to build them like, you know, high up. I'm not really sure, but I guess let's build a house. I guess like there. It's kind of like a cool place to build a house, maybe. Again, like the camera is just really annoying. Which is kind of like, I mean, I kind of get it, because it's like, you know, you need to work in like circles because of like the tree and whatnot, but also at the same time, a camera in a game like this is so important, so it's kind of annoying that it's not really like feeling very like, you know, like it's nice to use. But yeah, I see like also online like a lot of people making like their first sonas in as like me's in Tomodachi Life. And also I came across a channel or like an account on Instagram that has like the Dutch political landscape. They made like all kinds of like Dutch politicians on like Tomodachi Life in the island, and they make like all these kind of fun videos with them going at each other and whatnot, which I thought was really funny and creative. All right, we almost get at five food. What's this? Council Hall. Oh wait, that's like where things are stored, I guess. What do we have? Oh wait, this is the house that we just built, which I guess is now working. Oh, there we go. Edible mushrooms. These mushrooms taste like shoe leather and reek of rot. No wonder several toilets got sick after eating them. Oh, let's boil them. The poison in the mushroom will break down during boiling. They won't taste any better, but at least they'll be safe. Not the time to be picky. Well, I mean, you know, do boil them, though. Cooking houses are on the food category on the left. Okay, so we need to actually build one of those. It's better to place them on the trunk. Okay. I'm placing a building on the surface. Its silhouette appears. Okay, well, we already saw this because I was kind of ahead of the tutorial, I guess. Select the suitable location and left click. Free settlers will begin work. All right. So we're gonna build a cooking house. Let's see, cooking house. Oh, 40. It costs 40. Wow, we don't have that. Oh crap, we already spent some wood on another building, so we now need to. I mean, that's kind of what happens when the game gives you like a tutorial that you can follow, but then it doesn't really, like, you know, you have to sort of wait for things to happen. Then I start to like click around and do things myself. But I guess production 0 wood. Oh wait, if I add someone though, does it add? Oh, okay, yeah, it then adds production. Okay, well, someone work on some wood because I only have 30, and I need 40 for the cooking house. So we can't continue right now because I kind of got ahead of myself. Also, what's this meter on the side here? It's currently at 1, and it goes all the way up to like 12. But I'm not sure like what it sort of shows. Right, are people working here? Okay, let's add someone else so they can make more wood per hour. Also, it's really annoying. Like our ISP that we've been a customer with for, I want to say like 14 years, if not longer. They currently have a deal that if you are a new customer, you can choose either between a discount or you can choose between a PlayStation 5 or a Nintendo Switch 2. And me and Peter, we still want a Nintendo Switch 2. But we don't have the money to buy one ourselves. So we were like, oh yeah, well, you know, maybe, you know, we've been a customer for very long, you know, give us a Nintendo Switch 2. But obviously they're not going to do that. And I saw several people online on Twitter complain about that as well. And I kind of agree with them. Like, I kind of think it's always stupid that, I mean, I get it from like a business perspective, right? Like I get it from a business perspective, but I always think it's kind of crappy that, like if you are like a client at like a business for a long time, then oftentimes, like, you know, very often they kind of like, you know, give you like, you know, good deals or like gifts or like, you know, discounts and whatnot. But they always give them to like new people, like people that sign up new. And then like, you know, the people like us, we also got a deal. We got the deal that we got 10 euros off for 3 months. But then we had to sign up again for a 2-year contract. So basically, we get like, you know, $30, and then we're stuck with them again for 2 years, which I said to Peter, like, yeah, we're not gonna do that because that's like the worst deal in, like, you know, forever. Because we get like $30, but then we'll have to pay them for the next 2 years. They can't give every customer a free PlayStation, sadly. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get that, but it also feels very like I said, like we've been loyal customers with them for like, you know, 14, 15 years, and we get $30, and that's it. And then, like, you know, if you're a new customer, you get like a PlayStation 5. And I'm like, well, you know, why? Like, you know, I get it that they can't give everyone a PlayStation 5, but maybe give someone that has been loyal for so long, maybe give them a little bit more than $30, and that's it. And then, like, you know, force them in a 2-year contract. Like, if they give us, you know, like $30 off and that's it, like, you know, like, hey, we're gonna give you $30 or $10 off for the next 3 months, and that's it. It would be nice, you know, that would be nice. But now they force me to re-sign for 2 more years. That's just stupid. Sadly, it's so much work to change provider every year. Yeah. I mean, I also said, like, well, I mean, we can, it's now in Peter's name. So why doesn't he cancel his contract? And then I sign up again as a quote-unquote new customer, and then we get the Switch too. But we did the math, and you also had to take like a TV subscription, and we don't use that. We don't watch, like, you know, live TV, so we don't pay for a TV subscription now. So I did like the math, and I was like, yeah, if we do this, then we pay, in theory, we pay more than just buying the Switch 2. So it wouldn't, like, you know, it wouldn't be worth it. Also, the subscription goes up this year. Oh, you pay more this? Yeah, like, again, that's like my thing. Like, everything gets more expensive, and then when you are like a loyal customer, they reward you with like, you know, with like basically nothing. Which I just think that's stupid. But yeah, I guess that's capitalism. So, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Outpost Ignalis has fallen. 3 red signals from the northeast. That means the neighboring outpost has fallen. There's nothing we can do for them now. The ruins where Ignalis stands are 5 days away. Even if we send rangers after marching to the fog filled with shroud spawn and ancient relics. Sadly, every man for himself. Okay.
Perhaps someone from Ignalis has survived. We must accept the survivors if they reach us.
Are you going to accept them? You know what the Shroud does to people. Do you want mad refugees to burn half of Felleran to the ground?
Oh, it says crazed in these subtitles, and she said mad.
Our research. And we ourselves can't sleep in tents anymore. We need to build proper houses.
Or maybe we should just cut it down.
Before you proceed, Maton, remember, cutting the flesh of the great tree is not only sacrilege, but also a crime. Though Sarago is far, Meseret Nark will never allow it.
Ah, yes, precisely. The great tree generates solar. Therefore,
Solar? Oh, I thought solar.
To even lay an axe to it without the craftsman's supervision.
All right. Ticket price goes up this year. Only €1 or something, but now they can pay those PlayStations. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Fear level is displayed at the top of the screen. High fear reduces work efficiency and reaches the maximum will result in defeat. Oh, we're already, like, you know, quite far in, it feels. Some story choices can also increase or decrease it. Okay. Possible extensions appear next to the building. They unlock later through technology. To build one, reserve space for it in advance. Oh. Okay, well, that's good to know. Collect timber from stockpiles or chop in the forest. Build forest house. Oh, we already did that, but we can collect more from like the stockpiles, I guess. Let's have some people work at night as well to collect more timber. Also, can we save in case the game crashes again? Enter save name. Stream. Save. Wait, what's that? Oh, wait, that's like a person that's just... Oh, everyone is just sleeping on the ground here because we don't have enough houses. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to build more houses, I guess. Also with that, while we are waiting for them to do things, I'm gonna go and pause the game real quick because I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to get something new to drink because I can feel my throat not liking me apparently talking too loud. I don't know what it is, but like my throat is not liking it today. I like it with my mobile phone subscription. I have subscription for 12 gigabytes of traffic. After almost 2 years, they gave me 30 gigabytes extra. So now I can't change plans anymore, else I will lose that. Oh yeah, we also have, like, I think we have like 10 gigabytes maybe, but they like double that. Yeah, I used to have like 40 gigabytes because of the doubling, but I never used that. So now we like, you know, lowered our plan and they, like, you know, like the extras that we get is like more than enough. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, chat. You guys go ahead and play some Plinko, which hopefully still works. And then I'll be back, and we'll continue to play some more of this game. Also, let me boot up the. I totally forgot to boot up the fishing game, so let me quickly do that. Let's see, play that. I forgot to boot that up before the stream. If anyone wants to play that on the BRB scene. But yeah, so far, I'm not really sure what I think of the game. But, you know, we haven't really played that much yet, so I can't really say yet what I think of it. Again, I don't like the... I really don't like the camera. The camera is really... I think it's really really annoying. But other than that, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, again, it's a brand new game. I got a key from the developer, so thanks to them for that. And I just wanted to like check it out and see like what it's like. So yeah. Let me turn the fishing game on. There we go. All right, you guys go ahead and play some Plinko, catch some fish, grab a drink, grab a snack, and then I'll be back in a little bit. And we'll continue with some more DarkSwitch. I will be right back. Hello, chat. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Hope you guys got something to drink and a snack, maybe. No fishing. Oh, it's not. Did the channel point thing not turn on by itself? Heck. All right. Let's continue with the game. Let's turn off the music. Let's turn on the sound. All right, we were still waiting for them to get some more wood, collect timber from the stockpiles. We also have, what is this? Is this also timber? Yeah, we also have some stockpiles here. So let's max those out because we need quite a lot of wood, I think. I'm not sure if those stockpiles also if they refill again. I think so, maybe. Daily production 150 per 24 hours. Yeah, so I guess they do refill, so that's good. I didn't see it appear on stream. I did redeem it. Oh, huh? Is that broken again? Maybe. I feel things are kind of broken left and right with my stream layout, and I've said this before. I still want to like redo the entire thing, but I'm still not really sure like how I want things to look. So yeah, I need to get like some inspiration, I guess, before I can start building everything. Because also my OBS setup is really my OBS setup is definitely not very like it's not the worst, but it's also not really elegant, I guess, anymore. It's kind of convoluted. I'm angry with series since it doesn't have scroll effects. It even has facts about rocks. The color of an igneous rock often reflects its chemical composition, with lighter colors indicating higher silica content. Darker rocks are generally low in silica. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure what a silica is, but you know, interesting to know that. All right. We're back in the day. Well, almost. It's almost 8 a.m. So people are starting to get to work. A pack of wolves can range from 2 to 30 wolves. On average, they run in packs between 5 and 8 wolves. Nice. That's kind of cool. Scout HQs without scout squads 1. Buildings without workers on the current shift 4. It also gave facts about wolves. That's more your thing, I think. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Although I do think rock facts are also interesting. I sometimes come across a furry on social media that... Wait, what's this? Oh, also another fungus colony. A furry on social media that's like very passionate about like rocks and whatnot. And he has like, when you spot him at like a furry convention, he has like this like box of like rocks that he found, and you're allowed to like take one. He's like, handing out free rocks, and whenever you pick one, he has like a very interesting fact about like where it came from and like what it is and like how old it has been and whatnot. And like his videos sometimes come across my my social media feed, and like it's always very like he's very passionate about like his rocks and like his knowledge of rocks. So I always really like like his passion for the subject. A rock furry. I suppose a rock furry could make for a fascinating and unique character. Well, thank you, Bleep Labs, for that comment. Alright, so we're kind of waiting. Or chop in the forest. How do we chop in the forest? Like, can we send people out to go, like, here in the forest? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, wait, that's the fog that's slowly creeping in, I guess? I'm not sure how we send people, into the forest. But for now, we'll just keep working on those, on these stockpiles. Because we have them anyway. Oh, there we go.
Wood stocks are quickly getting low. We can't keep this up, or we're going to run out of it completely. We have no choice but to take the risk and go down to get the wood.
It's dangerous. What if we suddenly run into Saraga's air patrol?
Wait, who's
Be
Sarago?
on your guard. By the way, you can find a secluded spot near the lake to build a fisherman's shed. After all, one can't live on mushrooms alone.
Okay. Hire a ranger squad at the scout base. Okay, so I'm guessing that's this. Available squads. Create scout squad. Oh wait, crap. I clicked through. Send scouts to explore the area. Select the point of interest and click the foot icon. Next to it, you can see the cost of the expedition. Okay, so I guess I'll have to make a scout squad, but we don't have enough. What is that? Rations. We don't have enough rations, so we need to get more. How though? How do we get more rations? Do we like build? Oh wait, here we go. Okay, so maybe if we max out this, how many workers do we have that are free? Oh. People can barely stand it, astonishing they managed to survive the journey. Oh wait, this is acknowledged. This is the settlement that we saw before that was like either attacked or like fell or something like that. Waves of fog in which entire squads vanished. Bound lunatics drool, laughing wildly and mutter strange incoherent words. Let the refugees in, they need help. Drive them away, they might be dangerous. Yeah, I feel they might be dangerous. Like, we can't even care for our own yet. Mixing words with threats of steel, the rangers managed to make it clear to refugees that they will not find shelter here. Forgive us. Yeah, forgive us. I'm sorry. But... Ooh, mentally ill. We have someone who's mentally ill. Oh, wait. We have enough wood for more housing. So let's build another house. Can we, like, build that next to the one that we already... Oh, wait. There's, like, an expansion unit, I guess? Wait, can I... Let's see, development. Can I expand? Minimum council hall level 2, not research. Oh, okay, so I don't think we can. Okay, I don't think we can expand yet. So let's just build another house then. Maybe like above this one, like that. We also need to build a healing quarters, which I'm not sure if we have enough materials for. Oh, apparently we do. Okay, cool. Let's build that. Maybe somewhere like down here where we don't necessarily see it that much. Like that. How are we on rations? Oh, we got 8 rations. Perfect. So then we can start the, we can create a squad. Okay. Focus on group. Let's see. I think we need to send them. Where did we have to send them? Hire a ranger squad at scout base. Explore 2 map locations. Okay, so we just made one. Oh wait, they're still preparing. Okay, cool. They take like half an hour to prepare. Hey Cypher, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Right, they're almost done preparing, so we're gonna wait on that. And then we're gonna send them over... Alright, they're ready.
Arkan's latest message states that you, Tessin, have been appointed as the leader. You'd better get used to making difficult decisions.
Why does she suddenly sound like she's
I
drunk?
always think about what's best for the people.
And there will always be those who are dissatisfied. For example, many had hoped to return home to Saraga on the next Skywalker.
The next
Now we're
Skywalker?
stuck here
They're
with
using
you.
all these words and like they have no... Like, I don't know what they're talking
I
about.
was just a humble researcher.
Oh, by the way, chat, there is something new that I haven't shared since last stream, but I increased the size of my septum again. my septum piercing in my nose. I got it sized up again. It wasn't nice. It was a very tedious process that I've been trying to get done for a while now. But yeah, it's finally in. And like I said, it's still healing. It was a very tedious and not very nice process, but I managed to get it done. And I really like it. I think I might leave it at this size though, because well, like I said, it's not a great it's not something that I really enjoy, the process of, like, you know, stretching it out, but I think I also kind of like the way that it looks now. But it has to heal anyway, so, like, who knows, maybe in a little while I change my mind again. Who knows? Let's see. Okay, so these are done. I still need to build more for... Where are the forest houses now, though? Can I, like, see that? Can I see... Let's see, forest house. Can I, like, see where they are now? Oh, wait, I can also build them on the ground. Oh, wait, we can build them, like, everywhere. Oh, that's interesting. But apparently, well, I guess most things should be built on the tree for, like, safety. Scouts report the lakeshore is gentle to soil, not marshy. We can build a fisherman's shed here. Extraction zone opened. Okay. Some buildings can only be placed on certain surfaces. Valid locations are shown in the map tooltip with icons. Fisherman's shed can only be built on the riverbank. Move the building model over the highlight area and it turns green. Okay. We can probably do that. We'll build one here, I guess. Like that. But I was in the process of looking at where the houses are currently, because I'm not really sure. Can we see that? What's this? Like statistics, I guess? But I'm not sure if we can see, like, where... Wait, what's this? Oh wait, there's like another area that we can check out. Because apparently we already have like 5, I guess, forest houses. I'm not sure where they are though, because I built 2 here. I don't really see
Master,
where there's others
the
though.
workers complain of panic attacks at night. Many hear whispers and moans.
Moans? Well, that might be someone, you know, having a good
Crowd
time.
is getting thicker. Fortunately, daylight still keeps it at bay. All right, light the flame guards near the buildings. They will protect the people at night.
Alright, light the flame guards near the buildings. Do I, like, need to do that myself? Or are they just gonna, you know, like, do that? Alright, we're gonna have you explore this as well. Oh, I still need more rations. Oh, wait, we're out of rations. Okay, so we can't send them out yet. Also, again, I can't really find where all the other houses are, but I guess we'll just build some more if we... oh, we can't, because we don't have enough wood. Again. Do we have more, like, wood stockpiles that we can use? We do not. Forest house. Oh, wait, there's one here. Okay, so apparently this is a forest house. Oh, wait, and then there's one here, I think. All right, so there's a couple, like, on this base. So we have, like, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got 5. Okay, okay, there we go. Wait, can I build them on this base as well, then? Cost 30 wood. Okay, well, we need to build this, though. But where can we, let's see, where can we put that? Oh, wait, I think the game wants us to put it here, I guess? Yeah, I think this is, like, the only... Oh, wait, no, there's actually 3 spots here as well. Let's see, we got this building here, and we got that building there. So I guess if we put it here, then both should be in range. So I guess that's good. So let's quickly save the game again. Let's see, save, yes.
Great. Now we have fish.
Now we have
Don't forget to
fish.
Build a warehouse next to the fisherman's shed.
A warehouse? For fish? Terrible idea. The smell will attract all the gobblers in the area.
Wait, he said gobblers, but the
We'll put
subtitle said
warehouses on
guzzles.
the bottom platform. We've been talking about expanding that spot for ages, and we've got the materials to do it.
Wait, we do? Different buildings can be built on different surfaces, on the great tree trunk, on the ground, or on the platform. Some buildings can only be placed on platforms. Create a platform, select the council hall. Oh wait, you probably have to do that. Wait, council hall. Click the platforms button to see a diagram showing the number and size of built platforms. Click build and select the location for a new platform, or select an existing platform to expand it. Wait. Wait, did I do already? Wait, did I already click or? Oh wait, there we go. Wait, I don't think I have enough materials to actually build a platform, even though she said that we did. But we actually don't. Oh wait, can we? No, we can't build that one. Yeah, she's full of it. We don't have enough resources. A settler goes without food for a long time. They become hungry, quote unquote. If settlement has a cooking house with enough food, a hungry settler will go there to eat. If there's no food or cooking house to distribute it, a hungry settler will eventually become starving. Wait, why don't we have enough food though? Don't we have? We got the fishing. Wait, let's get some people working in the fishing hut. Wait, we can't. Oh wait. T-D-D-D-D. Alright, so let's set some people, let's have 3 people working there. And how many people do we still have left? Because apparently we have 70 people that are hungry, so let's also send some people to the fungus colony. So they can start mining some mushrooms or collecting mushrooms or whatever. And then also let's have some more people work on the... Oh wait, they already are maxed out. Okay. Never mind then. I mean, well, maybe you can also do like night fishing, right? Like, I mean, you can fish at night, I guess. Perhaps. Work is out of workplace. Wait, what does that mean? Like they're not here, or? Alright. We don't have enough materials to build a platform. We don't have enough materials to build more houses. So we're kind of sort of like in limbo, I guess. Oh, wait, there's also vacant... Oh, wait, oh, wait, people need to work here as well. Oh, crap. Okay, well then, we'll have you guys work there. Because, you know, it is kind of important that we have this thing running, I guess. I do have to say though, like the game is I don't know, like it's not a game that I would spend like, you know, hours playing, but it's definitely it's kind of like interesting, you know. It's different from like, you know, games like regular city builders. Obviously, like this is more of a survival city builder, I guess, in a way. But yeah. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, we can't send this one yet because we don't have rations. We do have raw food though, so I'm not sure why. I'm not really sure like what the issue is. Maybe we need like people working also at night in the cooking house. Tee-dee-tee-tee-dee-dee. This is kind of the thing though that I never really like with like games like this, you know, where you're kind of like a where you're kind of like with a you're kind of like in a tutorial, but you're kind of also waiting a lot because, oh, what's that? What's happening? Wait, is something happening? Like the game just focused on this, like this ship, but I'm not sure if like something is actually happening or not. Should I keep watching this or? Should I click it? Like, should I attack it? Like, what's... Wait, can we speed things up a little bit just to see what's gonna happen? Oh. Flame more terrible than the fog. The Luminarchy. At the very sound of the word, many people turn pale and begin to tremble with fear. Carry the word of light to the farthest outpost with fire and steel. Their duty is to find and punish heretics, wherever and wherever they may be. What do they want here? Forbid them from landing in Eloran. We are under the protection from Archon's personal protection. Let them look around, just don't allow them to go up. I mean, yeah, let's try to be peaceful. Let them look around, but don't allow them to go up. The commander approaches and with a casual nod blesses Tessin with a beam of light from his outstretched hand. We welcome the servants of the light.
Luminar Legatus is here by order of
His voice.
Luminator. Ignalis has been destroyed, and it was the work of the Shroud Worshippers cult. You're not sheltering any of them, are you?
Refugees from Ignalis came here. We drove them away. We don't know why they came here. They're most likely hiding somewhere in the forest. Here, everyone is loyal to the light.
A noble effort. But your settlement is poorly guarded, and heretics could have slipped in under cover of darkness. Therefore, we must subject every local to the truth machine.
All right. So I'm not sure if that was good or not. The Luminaris must not learn about the apparatus. Okay, I'm not sure what the apparatus is, so I'm not sure if that's like good. Hey, the Catboy Zero. Hello, how are you? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. All right. I'm surviving off of Red Bull. How about you? Yeah, I'm also kind of tired, but I'm also okay. For several hours, the Luminaris did nothing. Then they began stopping and escorting every resident of Elrond to their Skywalker one by one. They interrogated them. Many were tortured. There was nothing we could do because if the Luminaris sent a signal, incinerator cruisers would arrive within days. All we could do is hope that no one among the settlers would reveal Elrond's true purpose. We must keep the secret. I'm not sure what the secret is, though. But maybe, maybe letting them in was not a good idea. I guess maybe. Timber shortage. Slightly less vital than food. Without it, hearts die out and homes. Except. I'm not sure how we're gonna start logging again though. Do we have a let's see, food, population, light and defense. Like we don't have like a wood cabin or something like that. Sorry, they're interrogating people. I left for a sec, no worries. I mean, why is food such a... Like, we have a lot of raw food. Like, why is it such an issue to make... Like, to get more food going? Like, what's up with that? Production 3.8 per 1 hour. How about this? Oh wait, restoring. Oh wait, they're restoring it, so maybe things are broken. I'm not really sure. Gather resources, wood. Okay, but how do I do that? How do I gather resources? Because I can't set any. Oh wait, what's that? Okay, well that's not like a way to get wood. How do I get wood though? Like I can't click it to be like give me more information. How do I get more wood? Like this is just a house, healing quarters, cooking house, fisherman's shed. I love your first owner. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I love him as well. There's no like help section, right? Like the oh, wait, support. Oh, what happened? Okay, well, that's not what I was looking for. I was kind of hoping that there was like a help section that I could sort of see like how I get more, how I get like more of certain resources, because I can't really send anyone like down here to like collect more wood or something. Okay, they have released settlers again. Which hopefully is a good thing. I hope that they did not spill the beans. Alright, we got enough rations again for them to go check this out. I'm shocked nobody's watching. You seem cool as hell. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Well, you know, if you know people that might enjoy my streams. I'm also streaming live on Twitch. I'm not sure if you are also over there. But yeah, if you know people, yeah, feel free to send them our way. I always love having more people and getting to know them and talking to all kinds of cool folk and getting to know and getting to learn about them and like getting to meet people from all over the world. That's kind of like the thing that I enjoy doing while we play games and yeah. Oh wait, is this the apparatus? I haven't seen this yet. haven't seen this thing yet. I have no idea what, like, you know, what it does. I bet that friend would love you. Well, again, you know, like, I'm always streaming on YouTube. I'm also streaming on Twitch. Same username, MrJordilicious. You can also find me there. So yeah, feel free to spread the word. Cool people and open-minded people are always more than happy to join the community. Since we are an 18+ kink educational channel as well, so we often talk about kinks and kinky lifestyles and stuff like that. I'm also a puppy and a furry. So yeah. Alright, this area is perfect for a lumberjack hut. If we build a warehouse nearby, productivity will increase. Toilers won't have to haul logs far. Oh, wait. Wait, weren't we gonna build a warehouse for the fish? Oh, we were, but then we didn't have enough wood for the platform. Warehouse increase your resource storage. After building a new warehouse, assign a resource to store, otherwise it will remain empty. Plus 200 units of selected resource. Later, by researching, you can increase warehouse capacity. Placing them close to production buildings improves production efficiency. Makes sense. For example, building a warehouse near a logging camp will increase the output of your lumberjacks. If a building is connected to a council hall via a chain of warehouses, the effect is even stronger. Alright, okay. Alright, I see. Well, I can't build that yet because I don't have... Like, I don't have enough wood. Which, again, kind of seems like an issue, but I also don't think that I'm going to get any new wood because it's kind of like a vicious circle, right? Like, I don't have wood as a resource, but I also can't build more things to get more wood. So I'm kind of not really sure if, like, you know, if I fucked up or if, you know, the game will throw me like a lifeline. Oh, wait, who's this? Don't worry, my name is one thing, my PFP is another. My bio, we don't talk about my bio. Oh, it's kind of like Bruno, you know? We don't talk about Bruno, and you don't talk about your bio. I haven't read your bio, by the way. Like, I haven't seen it yet, though, so I'm not sure what would be in it that would trigger me. Alright, are these guys done? Like, you know, they're still here, but like, are they, oh.
An airship from Sarago dropped signal fires on the ground before departing.
Oh no.
What for? It turned around not far from the Great Tree and never reached us.
That's probably how the captain marked where he left something for us. I'll send some rangers to check it out.
Alright, well, go check it out. Oh, that's also, like, you know, he says he's gonna send some rangers, but he's not actually gonna do that. He's gonna wait for me to send the rangers. And I can't because I don't have enough food again. Because for some reason we have like 40 raw food, but nobody's making rations. Which, again, I'm not really sure why. Oh Lord, you don't want to? Wood from felled ordinary trees, fuel and building material. Okay, but how do I get more if I can't build things? How do I get more wood? Like, tell me that, game. How do I get more wood? And I don't mind if it's like morning wood or evening wood. Like, I don't care. Like, any type of wood will do. Okay, wait, we have 4 rations again, so we can almost send someone to, wait, was it this signal? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we can always send, like, another scout squad to, check that out. So we'll wait on that. Also, I was happy... Oh, wait, there we go. Go, check it out before someone takes our rations again. Also, I was happy to see that the YouTube avatar now actually does work in the chat widget. So that was good. Because that also didn't work before. But that apparently fixed... You know, that is now fixed. But now the Twitch avatars don't work anymore. So, that, like, you know, we fixed one thing and then something else broke. So... That's kind of how I keep busy working on these things. All right, so we sent people to check out the mysterious signal that was dropped there. We still have like, you know, 1 wood out of 100. And like, you know, there's like a quest. Gather resources wood. I would love to, but not knowing how, like how does the game want me to do that? Wait until the sick are healed. Why are they also not healed? I mean, we have a healing quarters. Like, why is nobody being healed? Oh wait, they will be healed in like 3 hours, I guess. Okay. I don't know how long they've been in there though. Build a flame guard, 1 out of 2. Well, we built 1, but again, we don't have enough resources to build another one. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that! This is the cargo we were waiting for. A note wishing us luck is even attached. Valdidis's people are truly loyal. Alright. Solar, gasoline, planks, rations, and steel. Okay, cool. Steel is an advanced resource that replaces iron 1 by 1. Advanced resources are produced from basic bronze at 2 by 1. Oh wait, we got planks, so we don't get wood, we got planks, I guess. Which hopefully we can also use. I can look it up how to get wood for you if you want. No, that's fine, that's fine. I'm just always like thinking sort of like out loud. But I always prefer like not necessarily people a backseat gaming or like giving me tips or helping out if I don't specifically ask for it. But I always like to sort of like think out loud. Which is not necessarily me asking for a hint or tips. Well, thank you for offering though. Thank you for asking instead of just doing. I appreciate that. All right, sorry. No, you're good. You're totally good. No worries. Like I said, I appreciate you you checking before just doing. Like that's a thing that well, you know, since we were talking about King before, I always hated when people just like, you know, do things without getting consent first, like, you know, touching or like anything like that. So okay, well this doesn't look good. Oh wait, did he pull out his own eye? What did he do? Like, I was recently at a kink event myself, and like, you know, I kind of got to talking to a puppy that was there, who I've never met before, but he was kind of cute. He was kind of cute. So I started talking to him, and he was shirtless, like he was wearing like a harness and like a jockstrap, but like, you know, nothing else. And I, you know, like he was cute, so I wanted to give him, you know, like belly rubs, but because he was shirtless, and also because like I didn't know him, I didn't want to just, you know, like assume and touch him. So I kind of hovered my hand in front of his belly, and then he kind of signaled that, you know, it was fine for me to touch him. And then afterwards, he actually said to me that he really appreciated me, like, you know, doing that, because he said like a lot of people he noticed they just do that, like, you know, they assume like, oh, he's a puppy, so, you know, we can just give belly rubs or we can just touch or whatever. But so he was like, yeah, thank you for like, you know, getting consent, even though it was non-verbal. Several toilets stand talking at the edge of the forest. Thin streams of fog drift between the trees, moving unusually fast. The madman bursts out of the fog and starts clawing at his own face, as if trying to tear the fog out of himself. The fog overtakes them as well. Horrifying. Oh no, our fear is going up.
The darkness has been summoned by sorcerers hiding within the settlement. It is as the Song of the Black Moon says. The Shroud of the Dead will cover the world.
Wow, imagine if that's your voice and you talk like that all the time. And imagine if someone is gonna like tell a story, you know, like that. Speaking really slowly. That's really gonna take a while to tell a story.
Okay, Helga. Do you see, Legatus? We're not hiding anything from you. This is just a mere research outpost.
Oh, he's gonna take that? He's gonna, like, you know, he's gonna believe us. All right, okay. Oh, wait, maybe this is like the fog meter, because now we are at 2. So maybe that's what it is. Also, where are my planks? Didn't they, like, find, like, a ton of resources? Just, oh, wait, there we go, 100 planks. I just had to complain about it before it would do something. Okay, can we use those planks, though, to build things? Oh, wait, I guess we can. Okay, I guess we can. Well, that's good, because now we can build a lumberjack hut. And we can build that, like maybe, like, right over here. And can we then also build that platform that we needed? Because then we can, like, you know, we can start moving forward, which is good. I think we have to build this one, right? Oh, 100 wood, which we don't have. But that's okay, because we're gonna build the lumberjack hut. Hopefully they're gonna be very efficient. You want to cancel the building? No, I do not. Hopefully they're gonna be very efficient, and then they will get in a lot of wood. Like, again, I don't care. Like, morning wood, evening wood, like, you know, all the wood that they can find. What else do we have to do? Gather resource. Well, okay, well, we're gonna do that. Build lumberjack hut. We're gonna do that. Build warehouse. Specify the stored resource. Okay, so, okay, so we can't do that yet. What else do we need to do? Expand the tower platform. The low platform, we can't do that either. Build a... Okay, we can build another flame guard. Maybe we should build that close to the lumberjack hut that we are going to build. Engineerium. Sounds kind of cool. By the way, what do you want me to call you? Like, pronouns and name? My pronouns are he, him. He, him, or puppy. I also, you know, love it when people address me as puppy. And you can call me either Jordy or Brooke, which is my puppy name, Brooke or Brooklyn. I love it when people call me Brooke. A lot of people online know me as Jordy by now, because, you know, that's kind of how things went. But yeah, I love it when people call me Brooke, because that makes me feel very puppy when people use that. But, you know, whichever you are comfortable with, or you prefer. Right, I think I'm just gonna build it here, I guess. The other flame guard. Building corruption. Ooh, if a building is shrouded in fog, it starts getting corrupted. Accidents can occur inside, halting work until repairs are made. More buildings overtaken by the fog, more frequent. Fire guards and little light sources protect ground buildings from corruption and slowly heal them. Okay, so I just built one here, though, so that's good. What is it called? A light guard. So hopefully they will build that soon. Or flame guard. Build engineering, research technology, Aether Watch. Okay, so we can't build that yet. Wait, are those Luminaris? Are they still here? Like, are they not? Frelish, Settler, Clemot, Flambats. The warm glow of the flame guards is calming. At night, people feel much better. They no longer hear the maddening whispers seeping from the shroud, though the nights grow darker still. Fire never betrays. Well, that's not really true, but okay. Well, I like their sentiments. Okay, fear decreased. Good. I will add some people to the flame guard. 2 people, I guess. And also the lumberjack hut. Excuse me. We're gonna add some people. Let's add like 4 during the day, and then maybe like 2 at night. But maybe 6 during the day. Let's max out the day, because we really need we need like a lot of wood. Perfect. All right. All right, Brooke. Oh, wait, is that a mouse? Like a mouse sort of like emoji thing? That's so cute. I love that. Also, chat, if I sound really like terrible, I don't know what's going on with my voice. My throat is kind of irritated. I'm not sure why though. But yeah, if I sound like weird, then well, yeah, I apologize. Unless people think my sort of raspy voice is kind of hot, and like I can do like ASMR things, you know. I can go and call people like good boy, and they'll like swoon and sway and love me saying that. All right, we can't build the engineerium yet. We can't build houses yet, I think. Oh, we can actually. But I think I'm gonna wait a little bit with building that because I kind of want to get more wood first and like get more wood going. Oh wait, I think maybe the fog has been lifted here? Question mark? Not sure. Oh, wait. Wait, why are we getting these people? I mean, these will do more. Let's let them chop the wood. You sound good. Oh, thank you. So, Catboy0, whereabouts in the world are you? Just kind of curious. Also, how did you find the channel? I always love it when, I always love knowing, like, how people found the channel. Let's see, we got this quest that we can go on, but I don't necessarily want to help those people, I guess, yet. Although that's the only... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, also the refugees, okay. Do we have any other quests with, like, maybe more resources? Cause we can definitely use those. No, we don't. Oh, then I'm gonna send people over here. Maybe those refugees, maybe they will, give us something useful. Right. Are they already, are people already, like... Okay, so they are already working. Production 4.1 per 1 hour. So it's not great, but... It's also not the worst, I guess. Efficiency 53%, so it can be better, but... I was scrolling through lives, and I live in the US, Louisiana, New Orleans. Oh, nice! Nice, nice. Yeah, it's still, like, people always complain about discoverability on Twitch being the worst. I mean, maybe they changed it, but, like, I feel that on YouTube, discoverability is also kind of crappy because, well, I mean, again, maybe they changed it, but, like, before, I always had, like, a hard time seeing, like, you know, like, live channels specifically, because, like, I never could find a proper, like, you know, live channel overview or something like that. But again, maybe they added that. Sometimes I also wanted to see, like, you know, what kind of people are live over on YouTube, because you know, I'm like a Twitch guy. Like, I stream on Twitch mostly, and like I've seen, like, you know, I my main platform is Twitch, but I'm always kind of curious to, like, YouTube lives and stuff. But I've like I said, I never really found a proper, like, live overview. Jesus loves you. Oh, well, thank you. You know, I'm not necessarily a huge fan myself, but, you know, thanks, I guess. It does kind of suck, right? Yeah. Like, the entire YouTube live experience is kind of, you know. They could be persuaded. Okay. New settlers arrive, 19. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of good, but now we also have 19 people that are hungry, so that's, you know, not so much good. Although we have a lot of more food now. I guess food production is a lot more efficient now, I guess, maybe. So at least, you know, that's at least something. Alright, so we got that. YouTube sucks because it's gay? Wait, what does that mean? I'm also gay. Like, you know, does that make me suck? I mean, I do suck, but I guess, you know, in like a different sense. Alright, so we don't necessarily need that. Oh wait, now we got some more wood coming in, so I guess it's now the lumberjack hut is now doing something, so there's that. You have to understand. Oh, okay. I mean, like, maybe it's a meme, and I'm not really, like, you know, I'm always sort of behind on memes, so maybe, that's why I didn't get it. Alright, I don't think we have, like, other quests that we can be doing other than, like, the refugees ones. So I'm just gonna, like, you know, leave them at that. I'm just gonna give them, like, a break, maybe. Also, when are these guys gonna leave? Like, they're done interrogating people? Like, can they, like, you know, are they, like, you know, done? No threat? Okay, they pose no threat, but they're still here, so, you know, I mean, they've had their fun, but, you know, now I guess maybe it's time to get out again? Okay, we have 29 people that are homeless, so maybe I should start trying to, build more houses, though. Did I have materials for that? I do. Can I build more houses on these platforms? Oh, I can actually. Oh, wait. No, I cannot. Wait, can I? Elevation difference too great. Maybe he understands the meme in 5 years. Yeah, that's kind of like how I am with memes, yeah. Oh, wait. Upgrading unlocks new improvements for the engineering platforms and storage capacity. All right, let's do it, I guess. Starts construction, sure. All right, that used a lot of my resources, but you know, maybe then we can upgrade the houses, because now we can't. So maybe like that might actually be useful. Oh, what's that?
I noticed lights in the shroud. They flicker strangely as if they are signaling for someone. They are only visible from the council hall platform.
Could it be a trap? Someone attacked Ignalis after all.
I hate that they...
I will be cautious.
I guess maybe in like recording lines, maybe they changed certain words. And I hate that they didn't actually change it like in like the captions, in the subtitles.
Notice a thing.
All right. Do we send people here now, or? I mean, there's several of these oh wait, they're actually not that distance. Okay, well maybe let's start with like the nearest distance one. I mean, we do have a lot of rations, so we could send like our scout squad to check it out. All right, they're still building that. Let's actually speed things up a little bit. So, Catboy, are you also like a furry yourself, or like a puppy, or like another like Kingster, or are you a what we furries like to call a normie, which is also fine. You know, those are also welcome here. But just curious. Like I said before, I always love learning about, like, you know, other people and stuff. We found signs of logging, a whole stack, not of logs, but of finished planks. How did this wood get here? What was used to cut it? And what lights drew us here? A mystery, but we did get 50 planks though, so that's, you know, that's something. While you guys are there, can you maybe... No, they first need to return, even though, like, they were here. They could just keep walking that way, and then, like, you know, they don't have to, you know, like, come back and then go back out again. But now they do, because, yeah, not really efficient, but okay, whatever. All right, this is it ready? I think it is, right? So maybe can we expand this now? Oh, it hasn't been researched yet. Alright, we'll send them out again. Oh, wait. Oh, people have used our rations. Crap. Wait, what's that? I don't like the sound of that. I have a Plague Doctor mouse persona. Oh, that actually sounds kind of cool. And very original as well. Love that. Wait, so is the town hall? Yeah, it's level 2 now. How do I research things? Oh wow, the voices really sounded if someone was like in my room. I was like, wait, is there someone like, I don't have my windows open so I can't hear like people outside. Is there like someone in my room? What's going on? But it was like the sounds of the like the ambient sounds of the council hall. Oh wait, they're still interrogating people. What's up with that? Like, when are these guys gonna leave? Oh wait, we have enough rations again. Okay, let's send another scout squad out to investigate the distance lights. Oh crap! I did send them out into the. Wait, can we cancel? I did send them out like into the fog, so maybe that's not necessarily the bestest place to go. We're too late. They're already there. Oh, Chad, do you want to hear like a funny story? So, my apartment building, we have there's like there's 4 like, you know, entrance doors in my apartment building. So like if people like living on like, you know, the other floors, there's like 4 doors where you can enter to go to like any of the other floors. However, not all houses, like not all like, you know, numbers are you can use like, you know, the doorbell, like the intercom on like any of those 4 doors. You can't use them for all the houses. So like each door has its own set of apartments that you can call through the intercom, connect to that door. And there's like a map at like the entrance of the apartment building that shows like which door allows you to like, you know, access the intercom for like which houses. However, people never check that map. So oftentimes people like ring our door, like they're like at our door, like ringing our doorbell, and then they're like asking like, hey, I need to go to this house, but I don't understand. And then for some reason, people always assume that because we live here, we know by heart like how the system works and like what houses you can reach from like which doors. But I don't, because I never have to go to like my like I know almost nobody that lives in the building. Like I never go to my neighbors, and I have a key, so like I don't have to ring the doorbell. So I always am going like, hey, you know, just check the map, because I don't know. And then people always are like, you know, annoyed that they're like, yeah, but I don't get it, and I don't like, you know, how does it work? And I don't like the other day there was like a woman at our door like all asking that as well, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, check the map, I'm not sure. Like I explained to her like, you know, not every door allows you to ring every like, you know, apartment. She was kind of like annoyed, like, yeah, but I'm in a hurry and I don't understand, and what do I do? And I'm like, listen, it's not my apartment building, I didn't design this, so like, you know, I just live here, so don't get mad at me because you are in a hurry and you don't, you know, you're too stupid to just read a map.
My man spotted the procession of Luminox. They are not hiding at all. Indeed, they are carrying torches.
Indeed, they are carrying torches.
If so, we should stop searching right away. I don't want our people to run into the Luminarchs.
Wait. Just now in the captions it said Luminarchs with like arcs as in like ARCHS. But here it says Luminarchs like ARCS. So like the spelling is not even consistent, it seems. Why can't I research? How do I research things? Can I like research things? Scout squad ready. Okay, we still need more wood. We did get a lot of rations though. So do we have... Oh, the fog fades away again. Perfect. Love that. And I guess we're just gonna build more forest houses because otherwise, you know, people will keep complaining that they don't have enough space. Let's first check if I now maybe have enough materials to actually build that platform. Oh crap, I think we almost have 100. We have like 49 logs and 50 planks, so I guess almost we are at 100. But you know, almost. Also, why is this thing... Oh, I think it's just not touching that. Wait, can I move it, though? Let's see, move. Because I wanted it to touch that building, but also this building, but I guess that's not going to happen.
To the teeth, the Rangers are prepared to die rather than let me reach the top of the great tree. What are you doing there?
His voice reminds me of someone.
The shroud sits at its summit. You saw some of the equipment near the council chamber. It's the personal project of Archon Valfidus, and I...
You take me for an idiot? I'm done being bait.
Oh, he kind of sounds like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Your turn for examination with a truth machine.
Uh-oh. Tesson walks towards the Luminarch Skywalker, doing his best to hide his nervous tremor. Alright. Well, you know, he might not make it, I guess. I don't know. After we'll move this. Oh, wait. Oh, I was gonna say, like, if we're gonna build it, does it gonna... Oh, wait. We might have enough wood for the platform. Hang on. Let's, quickly go here. Build platform. We do. Perfect. Love that. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna build that. I'm also gonna send a squad that way to get some more stuff. It is funny though, like when we started this game, I was not invested at all. I didn't really care too much for it. I thought it was okay, but you know, mediocre. But I have to say, like, I'm kind of sort of low-key in getting invested in it. Alright, so we got that. I want to build a warehouse, but obviously we're not going to have enough... we're definitely not going to have enough materials for that. Yeah, 50 wood. Oh, well, we'll close though. We'll close though. So hopefully we'll get that soon. Then we can store like maybe more wood, I hope.
Reported that the Rangers discovered a field littered with metal debris.
Wait, wasn't he being interrogated?
Those damned Luminarchs took him away for interrogation. But he's a tough one, he won't break. Me, though, I could barely stay.
Torture by light? Hot needles? It all reminded me of my... yeah. Sense...
Alright. My computer just crashed. Oh no, that's the worst. Exhausted people sat around a small field. Da 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 da. Okay, so we'll get more people, which I don't necessarily want, but. Alright, is our squad already back? They're not, they're still resting. Okay, then we'll wait for them. 46 wood, so I can almost build the warehouse. TD. Also, what time is it? 10:30. All right. I guess I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit because I do want to take a quick shower before heading to bed afterward, and I do want to unwind a bit as well because today has been a busy day and I haven't really had a chance to unwind properly after getting home from work. So I do want to do that as well before getting some sleepies. So I'll keep streaming for like a little bit longer. Then I'll take a shower and I can unwind a bit before going to bed. Alright, we got 72 wood. Let's build the warehouse quickly now that we can. Let's build it here. When do you stream? Usually Wednesday is like my my main day for streaming. I currently only stream once a week. Like sometimes I stream more or less, like, you know, depending on like my mood and whatnot. But like, you know, Wednesday is like my my main day. And I usually start at like 8 p.m. Central European time, which I believe is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard in the US. I'm not sure what time zone you are in, but you know, if you know Eastern Standard, then I'm sure you can convert it yourself. All right, let's store wood. This metal can be harvested, or rather picked up and reused. Hard to imagine what went on here during the War of Domains. The War of Domains? Like someone wanted to get a .com and someone else beat them to it, or... Oh, wait. Oh, crap. 11 minutes and we need like, you know, close almost 20 more wood. Oh, 4 more wood. Can we make that in 10 minutes? That would be great. Otherwise, they're gonna like... be pissed that we failed them. We're so close though. Wait, let's get one more person in the night. And we get those 4 more wood in like 10 minutes. Come on guys, keep working. You can do it. Just 4 more wood. Alright, let's max it out for now so we can, like, you know, get really like very efficient. I'll try my best to join most of the time. Nice. I'm happy to have you. We also have a Discord channel. I think on YouTube you can do like !Discord if you want to. Feel free to join that as well. You don't have to, of course, but you know that there you can also. I always announce when I go live. So if I go live on like another time or like whatever, you can find it there. Or you can follow me on my socials. Mostly Blue Sky, but you know also other platforms you can follow me on. Again, you don't have to, but feel free to do that. All right, we did it. I completed a resource side quest. Love that. That gave me an achievement as well, which again also love that. All right, so we got that. Do I have enough materials to build a house though? Let's check. I do actually. Okay, so let's build a house here on this platform down here. Like that. And then in theory I should build another one, and then we completed like that quest as well. So let's do... Can we do another one? Let's build that. Elevation difference 2 grades. Let's build it here. Alright, and once those are done, hopefully we can also take this one off too. Like the domain that Mike Rowe registered in 2004. He started a company with name Microsoft, but Microsoft claimed it. Wait, is that like a true story or is that like a joke? Because I'm not sure, I can't really tell. But if that's true, that's really funny. I love that. It's kind of stupid though that Microsoft claimed it, but that's like a funny story. I love that. Microsoft. That's really funny. It's a true story. It's kind of lame though that Microsoft like stole it from him or like took it from him. It's like, you know, that's like a funny thing to do, right? I think that's like really funny. Why is oh wait, there's no one working here. Crap. Oh wait, we need to max it. Like I was gonna say, like, why is the corruptions happening all the time? Even though we have like a light source here, but apparently nobody was working there, which obviously is not gonna help. All right. Are those Luminaries still here? Like, when are they gonna leave? Are they gonna like leave ever, or are they gonna keep like harassing my people? Like, geez, this, you know, you got what you want. Let's just get out of here. Let's see. What do we have here? Also, people. I think we only have like scout quests for like more refugees. Microsoft also still redirects to Microsoft. But like, was he too late getting the domain, or did Microsoft sort of like, you know, force him to sell it to them? Also, what do you think of the new the announcement of Tim Cook leaving Apple as CEO? How do you feel about that? If you have any feelings about it. I mean, it's gonna be the end of an era, you know. It's gonna be the end of him opening Apple keynote saying, "Good morning, good morning, Cupertino." You know, I mean, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss him saying that. All right, let's see. Research technology, metal collection post. How do I research that though? Like, do I do that here? Development. Oh wait, no, I need to build the engineering first, I guess. Research, yeah, engineering. I need to build that. Can only be built on the trunk. Okay, let's build that. Like, I guess maybe down here would be like a good place, maybe. Like that. I wonder if things will change with a new CEO. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they will. But yeah, I'm gonna miss him saying like I said, like, good morning. Something very strange is going on. Guzzles have never come this close to a settlement before. They could devour all food stores with the fish we haven't hauled away yet. Alright, well, I'm glad that I didn't send my squads out on some other quest though, because we need them now to get rid of the guzzles. Wait, there's still 33 people homeless, even though I built like more houses. What's up with that? Buildings attacked. Oh yeah, the stupid guzzles are attacking the builders, I guess. Settlers attacked. I have to say though, like, I haven't really, like, you know, I haven't used the Mac in like properly, like, in a long time. Like, I do own a MacBook Pro, like an old one, but you know, it hasn't been updated in forever because it's too old to actually update to like the latest Mac OS. But like, you know, working on a Mac like daily now at work, I kind of forgot how amazing Mac is. Like, I really love working on Mac again. The annoying thing is now though is that like at work all day I use a Mac, so I use like, you know, the Command C, Command V to like paste and copy stuff and stuff. And then I come home and I need to like switch back to like, oh yeah, it's Control and not Command. I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful day, Brooke. No worries, Catboys Hero. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. You have a good rest of your day as well, and perhaps we'll see you again some other time. Again, look me up on social media if you want to. Feel free to join the Discord, or yeah, perhaps we'll see you again in a future stream. All right, let's open the tech tree. 4 major groups based on the application. The Ether Watch technology is in the social category. Okay. Do I need to like specifically do Aether Watch or? I kind of want to build like the forest residence. Yeah, let's just do that. People always complain that Apple switched the keys, but Apple was first with Command C and Command V. Microsoft. Oh wait, is that true? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, personally, I never really I never really complained about that myself. The only thing that I do hate though is how the buttons on, I feel PlayStation and Xbox are like the same, even though PlayStation uses like different, like, you know, like icons, like with the cross and the square and circle and stuff. Like, you know, like B, like red for B, like going back is on the right, A is like on the bottom. And then Nintendo Switch, they changed that. Like well, maybe they didn't change it. Like, I'm not sure who was first, but like on Nintendo Switch is different. And I always do kind of hate that. So then I press like the wrong button when I don't necessarily mean to. That I do find kind of annoying. All right, I think. Oh wait, they said like, okay. I'm gonna wait for them to do the thing, and then I think I'm gonna save the game there because my throat is really like not liking me talking this much, I guess. Oh, nice! We destroyed a Gussel's nest, which was also an achievement. Right, so we did that. With that though, I'm gonna save the game. Oh, I can't. Wait, why is that?
We've watched it without Rodimer. When you destroy a nest, the surviving guzzlers scatter and find a place to build a new one. But now they're hiding everywhere around here. What should we do?
We could, of course, send a squad after every beast we spot. But it's better to build a watchtower.
Alright, well, I guess we'll build a watchtower at some point. I'm first gonna save the game, though. Let's see where we are. Save, yes, overwrite that. Because then we will maybe come back to this game at a later point. I'm not sure. I did mostly wanted to check it out with all of you guys. I'm not sure how you guys liked it. If you liked it at all. If you thought it was good. If you thought it was boring. I don't know. But yeah, I thought, you know, like it took like a little bit of a slow start, but I did kind of enjoy it, you know, later as we went along. So that's, I guess that's at least something. I also recently got a new game on Steam that I really liked, which is called Racoin. Which really, like, you know, aesthetic-wise, it really made me think of Balatro. But it's actually really fun. It's a coin pusher roguelike. And again, like, aesthetics looks like so much like Balatro. But that's also like a very addictive game. I got that the other day. I saw it on Steam. And I was like, oh, this actually looks really fun. And I was looking for like a new game to play. So yeah, so check that out as well on Steam if you want to. But again, thanks so much to the devs for sending me a key to DarkSwitch. I do appreciate that. But now we are gonna go and see who else is live that we can say hello to. Like Ro did exchange the domain name for an Xbox. I'm not sure if that's like a good deal. I'm not sure if he got like a good deal out of that. All right, let's see. Who can we say hello to? Oh wait, maybe we can go to this stream. I don't think we've rated them in a long time. Maybe we can go say hi to them. They just went live half an hour ago. Marcus also helped him with setting up the new domain. Oh wait, he got a new domain, like, you know, another domain for his company. So we didn't, like, they didn't just take away his domain. They also, like, you know, he also got like a new one that he can still use. All right. Let's go here. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's roll the credits. I hope they're gonna work. Yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I haven't been live in like a little like a short like week plus. But I enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully I'll be back again next week. We'll see, because you know, like I said, things at work are really busy, and it's really taking like a lot of my my mental energy as well. So yeah, I'll do my best to be back again next week. But yeah, keep an eye out on my my socials or Discord. If I can't make it, I'll try to announce it there. For now though, chat, here's our raid messages. This is a delicious raid, as always. When you are a subscriber to the channel, you can use the one at the top with our emos. If you are not a subscriber, then no worries. You can use the second one. Microsoft said we'll take over the domain for 10 euros. He responded with 10k. Oh yeah, like, you know, if Microsoft wants a domain like that, I wouldn't sell it to them for 10 euros. I would, like, maybe not 10k. That's maybe a little bit too much, but like 10 euros, like, yeah, no. He probably paid more for that himself, so like I would want to get my own investment back at least. All right, but yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Have a great rest of your week. Have a good start of your weekend already, which is in a couple of days. And then yeah, hopefully I will see you guys around on the Discord or social media or whatever. I'll talk to you guys wherever. But for now, as always, my name is MrJordilicious. You guys have all been extremely delicious yourselves as well. Take care, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next stream. Bye.